I was standing on the edge of a cliff that dropped off about 200 feet down to another plateau. And then further, it dropping down to another several hundred feet to a bottom of a canyon. In the canyon, it was like you was in a wilderness. And out of this, there was a 4-footed beast. And I'll try to describe this as best as I could. But it had legs and it had paws on the end of its legs that looked like a lion's feet. And it had wings on its back of a great eagle. And its head was also that of an eagle. When I first saw it, it was running on all fours like a lion does. Its wings began to spread wide when it came off the first cliff I was looking at, and then it ran off the lower cliff, and as it jumped, its wings spreaded wide. As it jumped off the front legs turned into a man's arms, and as well as the back legs, it turned into like a man's legs. It was no longer an animal. Then it soared and it circled. When it went off that cliff, it circled and ran until it reached the bottom of the canyon. And when it reached the bottom of the canyon, it stood upright like a man. And then it started running on foot out of the canyon. I knew what I was looking at was somewhere in the Middle East, over in that area. And I knew that it was like I was looking at the Arabian desert. And as it ran, it went towards, kind of went upwards towards Syria and Turkey, where it reached the Black Sea and the border of Russia. There was 5 men that appeared as kings. They gave power to this man. They went on to set him up a seat on like a king's platform. As I looked at these men, a man appeared on my side and said to me, "I am a messenger. I am sent to make you understand the things that has come upon America and the things that is at the door." The messenger said that Satan desires to destroy this country. For Satan believes and trembles at the word of the Lord that has come forth on America. And all of the fallen angels knows that it's time. Time of the manifestation of the sons of God. I knew that through this that Satan was absolutely terrified. I was then given a revelation of the creature. I saw that this beast was united in power. 5 of the wealthy people of the world. They was able to reach high places in hiding. They was attempting to set up the birth of this beast. The power brought on by the 5. The name that was known about them. It was a WRA, the World Reformation Authority. I knew that these people was being pushed by the hands of Satan. And then I was like inside a meeting that was connected to the 5. It's like they had some kind of gathering and meeting. I knew what I was seeing was not necessarily just a meeting, an actual event, but it meant a gathering together of the people, of the minds, and the discussions that was taking place was their intentions. I saw the push for unarming America because the future of the agenda depended on unarming the country. The rise in fuel to bring America into a recession. I knew that they had plans to break the country, to bring us into a crippling state. I seen the food chain, our food. I saw the attack on our food chain to cripple our nation. I saw different things begin to take place in sabotaging our food industry. And it was deliberately done, that it would weaken us, that they might conquer in their agenda. And I knew that there was an attempt to take over our homes. It was an attempt to take over our children, our land, our churches, our schools. A very large problem I saw again with the truckers, that the truckers was being squeezed. They were squeezed out to where, because of the operating costs, and it was deliberately being done to have an effect on our country. And because of it, the truckers could not make enough money to operate and stay on the road. I seen a major uprising in the truckers, that their voices will be heard. And I saw that because of it, there come a famine for drivers. It was causing another shortage on our market. I could see the changes taking place. And then in one place in the dream, I was watching all of the prophets, men and women of God, was being stoned. They were being stoned by some of the public because they did not want to hear the words that was being brought out. They did not want to hear the words that the Lord was having us to warn the people, to warn them, pray. Don't quit now. Don't you give up now. It's time to pray.